Entity Nail Couture. Our signature line of liquids and powders sets the industry standard with the most vibrant pinks, the whitest whites, and everything in between to complement a woman's skin tone and suit her preferences perfectly. A sculpting system designed to meet both the needs of the artist and the demands of the salon. Our exclusive formulas apply the latest technology, innovative science, and years of expertise. Entity Beauty's family of powders and liquids are formulated to perform perfectly together. Let's take a look at the Entity Acrylic system in action as we demonstrate how to sculpt on a tip featuring nail artist Leanne Smith Henderson. Preparation. Sanitize both yours and your client's hands before beginning any nail service. Gently slide the pusher along the nail plate towards the eponychium to loosen cuticle. Use the straight edge end of the pusher to remove any loosened cuticle from the nail plate, including along the lateral walls where it can hide and cause lifting. Shape the free edge of the natural nail using the detailer or refiner. Shaping the free edge will allow for proper fit of the form or tip. Gently remove the surface shine from the natural nail using the detailer or refiner. Follow in the direction of nail growth. Use a dry manicure brush to remove dust and debris from the entire nail surface. Be sure to double-check the lateral folds and the cuticle area. Contaminants left in these areas will cause lifting. Cleanse and dehydrate the surface of the nail by scrubbing the nail plate with natural nail prep and a brush wipe. Tip application. Select and size a tip that fits the free edge of the natural nails sidewall to sidewall. The tip is too large if the corners overlap onto the skin, and too small if you have to apply pressure and flatten the tip to cover the nail plate. Apply fused nail adhesive to the underside of the tip along the very edge of the tip's smile line. Or for a faster set, apply to the free edge of the nail plate. Adhere the tip directly to the free edge of the natural nail with only the very edge and corners of the tip overlapping onto the nail plate. Be sure to keep the tip angled slightly down as you apply pressure to maintain the desired lower profile. Use a sharp tip cutter to reduce the tip to the desired length. Define the perimeter of the tip using the detailer or refiner. Finish by using the buffer to gently remove the surface shine of the tip. Remove dust and debris from the entire nail surface using natural nail prep. Be sure to double-check the lateral folds and cuticle area. Contaminants left in these areas can cause lifting. Apply a very thin coat of nail primer or New Bond non-acid primer. Dip the brush and press it against the edge of the bottle to drain. Starting with the thumb, apply one coat to each nail, be sure to avoid contact with the surrounding skin and tip. Apply to one hand at a time prior to product application to avoid contamination. Product application. The perfect bead. Begin by conditioning and preparing your sculpting brush before each client. Submerge the hairs of the brush in sculpting liquid. Remove the liquid and begin to shape the tip by repeatedly wiping on your brush wipe. Repeat several times. Gently touch the tip of the brush into the sculpting powder to create a bead. The bead should be smooth, round, and have a frosted satin finish. Product application. Stress area. Place the bead of pink in the middle of the natural nail slightly above the smile line. This will be the highest point or apex of the finished nail and should be centered between the cuticle area and extension edge to give the nail a balanced look and provide extra strength. Use a light touch and a flattened brush to work the product from side to side, being sure to rotate the angle of your brush as you work. Gently work the product up to, but not over the smile line. View the nail down the barrel and use the body of the brush to pat the product from sidewall to sidewall to ensure that the surface of the product is smooth and tapers down from the apex in all directions. Product application. Cuticle area. Place a small bead of pink below the cuticle area. Holding the brush with the tip angled towards the eponychium, tap the product along the cuticle area, being sure not to touch the skin. Feather the remaining product towards the free edge. Product application. Extension edge. Place a bead of clear onto the tip and work the product from side to side. View the nail down the barrel and use the body of the brush to pat the extension edge from sidewall to sidewall to ensure that the product is even in thickness. Smooth and feather the remaining product back towards the apex and down towards the free edge. Once the product begins to set, if needed, you can gently mold the extension edge using both thumbnails to create a more consistent C-curve. Molding the C-curve, if desired. Place thumbs slightly below the lateral folds along both sides of the extension edge and apply gentle, even pressure for about 30 seconds. Check down the barrel of each nail while applying pressure to ensure that the degree of each C-curve is consistent from sidewall to sidewall and nail to nail. Shape and perfect. Use the shaper or retoucher to define the perimeter of all 10 nails. File along the lateral walls of each nail. Be sure that the line runs straight from the cuticle area to the extension edge. Flip the hand over with fingers facing forward to ensure that the length and sidewalls are consistent from nail to nail. To define your lower profile, gently pull down the lateral fold and define the sides of the extension edge, tapering slightly straight from the cuticle area towards the extension edge. Starting along the center of the cuticle area, use the refiner or detailer, slightly angled toward the eponychium, to blend the cuticle area into the lower profile. Using rounded motions, file from the center of the nail down into the lower profile, from the cuticle out to the apex. Change directions and file from the free edge back towards the apex. Use rounded motions along the sides and file up from the lower profile to the center of the nail, from the free edge to the apex. This will ensure that the nail is thin, even, and tapered from sidewall to sidewall. To avoid flat spots, use your opposite hand to rotate and swivel the finger from side to side as you file. Be sure to leave the apex area untouched. Continue by using long fluid strokes down the length of the nail, starting at the cuticle area towards the free edge, making sure that the product tapers in all directions from the apex. Switch to the perfector and repeat each of the 3 filing steps. Use a dry manicure brush to remove the dust and debris from the nail surface. Seal. Apply 2 coats of UV nail top coat to seal and protect nails from UV exposure. Or skip the perfector and apply 1 thin coat of UV gel top coat and cure for 2 minutes. Protect. Finish the service by massaging cuticle oil into the nail and surrounding skin. The oil will penetrate the nail, helping to speed the rate of cure and provide a protective cushioning within the nail itself to help prevent breakage. Entity's nail couture is redefining perfection. Our low-odor, cosmetic quality products contain only the purest ingredients, developed with innovative science and manufacturing processes to achieve unsurpassed workability and durability. You can be confident telling your clients that you have selected only the finest professional system of products to create the most beautiful, durable results. For more information, visit our website at entitybeauty.com. Entity Beauty, more than a nail care line, it's a revolution.